Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we're going to do a video of almost all new products. I'm really excited. Start off by moisturizing with my Proteiny Peptide Cream. Really great for dry skin. I usually don't lean towards the cream moisturizer. I'm usually more of a gel moisturizer type girl. So we're just gonna leave that down, okay? Once we've moisturized, I'm gonna go on to primer. And I'm gonna be using the new Cover FX Gripping Primer. I heard about this from Tati. She is a YouTuber and she is the best. I love her so much. She actually tested this out and had a whole video dedicated towards it. It really, you can see right there, makes my skin look so shiny. I really do like this. Another thing that I like about it is that it's so tacky.
Very sticky, if you can see.
So I just put little dots of it on my cheeks where my pores would be, on my forehead right here, and my chin, basically everywhere. Okay, so far that primer is making my skin look really good.
Fix Plus. Okay.
And I'm gonna go in with this Nars Creamy Radiant Foundation. No, I got that all wrong. Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This shake well, so.
Let me put the cap back on. And shake it.
Okay. This is the shade Fiji Light 5. I don't know how much I need. And before y'all say anything, I know that that's darker than my actual face. I like to go darker with my foundation. I don't know if I said this in the last video or if I edited it out. I think I edited it out. I like to put my foundation, place it on the center of your face, and blend outwards towards the outsides of your face, because we want to maximize the coverage where we need the coverage the most. If you think about it, that's where most people look at you, is at the center of your face. Wow, my skin is still looking good, looking very luminous. This is a radiant foundation, so I'm guessing, I'm sure it's for all skin types, but I'm sure that oily skin you may want to stay away from. I'll have to see how this wears once I wear it a little bit more, because this is literally the first time I've ever used this foundation. Wait, I'm totally missing my nose. What? I was wondering, I was like, something doesn't look right, and I didn't even put any foundation on my nose. So I don't know if you can tell, but I got new lighting. I got a ring light in that my phone, because that's what I'm recording off of, that my phone can be held on by. Does that make sense? Like my phone, the stand holds my phone and the stand has a ring light. And so hopefully there will be better lighting. I didn't think the lighting in the last video was gonna be that bad. But then once I imported the video to the editing app, it literally changed the whole entire look of the video and it made it look weird and awful quality. And I'm sorry that I looked so weird. This isn't new. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage. I love this concealer and it's really cheap. It's only like $9. Maybe not even that much, but it's like drugstore. You can get at some Walmarts and Ulta. I know not all Walmarts carry it, but some do. And maybe Target too. I think you can get at Target. I'm going to dot a little bit of Too Faced Born This Way concealer on top of that, and then other places where I need it to be a little bit more highlighted.
So I like to layer my concealers, I like to layer foundations, I like to layer powders. I'm just a person that likes to layer things, so that's why I use a lot of, like, I'll use 2 concealers or 2 eyeshadow palettes. Which, if that bothers you, like, I'm sorry, I can stop, but I just like finding combinations that work. Different combinations, stuff like that. I think I like this foundation, I don't know. I literally just sprayed my whole entire mirror with that, oh my gosh. Or maybe it could be the primer underneath.
So now what I'm gonna do is take some Hourglass setting powder. It's the Veil setting powder, I'm pretty sure. I just take a little bit on my sponge and then just dab it underneath. And I only use this underneath my eyes to set. I don't usually bake under my eyes because I have dry skin, so I don't want to strip my skin of oils even further. But I will set the rest of my face with this Bare Minerals Bare Pro. You can use it as a powder foundation, but it's in the color Aspen 04. Moving on to bronzer, I'm going to use the Anastasia Contour Kit. I have used this palette so much. I haven't hit pan yet, but it's kind of hard to hit pan on these. Whoa. Hold on now. It's a really good kit for beginners, but they're really pigmented. But hold on, girl, we gonna fix that, okay? So I have the bronzer blended out pretty well. I'm just taking my setting powder and the back of my sponge and creating a line at the jawline so I can kind of define where the bronzer is ending so it doesn't look muddy or drag the face down too far. I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3. I don't know if they have a 2.5, but I need a shade that's like literally half a shade lighter than this.
That's a bottle brown, man. My brows are definitely 2 different shapes, and I think this one's thicker. So, I'm trying to see what I can do.
Now I'm gonna use this Urban Decay Brow Endowed. So it comes with a primer side, which I keep forgetting to use the primer side, but there also is a color side, which is a brow gel. And I got this in the shade Cafe Kitty.
What intrigued me was how little that brush is. I don't know if you can see, but like it's so tiny, which I thought I was gonna like, but after a couple of times using this, I just don't think that there's enough brush hairs to separate the product in your brows. It's really easy to get clumps of just product. But will I keep using it? Yes. It's not that bad to where I wouldn't use it, but are there others that I prefer? Yes. I prefer the Gimme Brow by Benefit over this. I just think it's easier to use, so if you're looking for a good brow gel, get the Gimme Brow by Benefit. And Anastasia Beverly Hills has good brow products too. Use like a little light and fluffy brush. And we're just gonna lightly dust that away. It really looks like I have highlighter on, but I really don't. I don't have any highlighter on. That's how glowy my skin is with this foundation. I'm loving it. Okay.
Reezy highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look how pretty that is. It's like blonding even in the light.
Funny story, when I got this highlighter, I didn't know that, like, these are actual waves in the highlighter. I didn't know. So my roommate and I were at the mall, and I got this, and I was like, look, they made it to where it looks like there's waves, but it's actually flat. She was like, Lexi, no, like, there's actual waves in there. There's no way. And I was like, no, it's flat. She was like, feel it. So I did, and I was like, what the heck? Where did I come up with that? I don't know what possessed me to think that they made it flat with no waves, but just lightly dusting that on, and then a little bit on my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, a little bit right here, maybe, I don't know.
Love it. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my blush. Sometimes I do blush after I put on my highlight, just so things will blend a little bit more and there won't be like a streak of highlight on your face, so it'll look a little bit more less purposeful, if that makes sense. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. That's how much I use it. Look at the pan. This is the shade Royal.
So I'm taking my blush brush, and if I really want a diffused blush color, not really just a light dusting of a color, I would use this Duo Fiber brush that I got from Morphe. It's the M406, but it's actually supposed to be a foundation brush. I don't know who in their right mind would use that as a foundation brush.
So I was in Sephora today and I saw these eyeshadow singles. They're from the brand Touch and Soul, and they're $18 a piece. So I got two. I got the shade number 1, which is Cream Peach, and I got the shade 3, which is Golden Tangerine. And I'll do a little swatch for you. So this is the first color. It's a real golden, light champagne-y golden color. And then this is number 3, Golden Tangerine, which is literally right up my alley. I love these kind of burnt orangey copper shades. They're my favorite. And look how pigmented that is. So I'm gonna use number 3 today since I used number 1 last night. I will say, I think number 3, the Golden Tangerine, yes, I think number 3, the Golden Tangerine, is a lot more pigmented than the number 1, the Cream Peach. I cannot remember that. So I think the darker colors may be a little bit more pigmented, but they're still really pretty and really glowy. So let's do a look with this. I just wet a shadow brush and I put that shadow on here. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. And I'm literally just gonna pat it on my lid.
And kind of make a shape. So one thing that I do notice about this is that
it has a lot of fallout. So that's why I wet my brush. If you do not wet your brush, I'm telling you, these shadows are not gonna work. So make sure, even if you wet it with water, that's okay.
wet it with water. Otherwise, use a glitter glue if you're not gonna wet it.
I'm gonna try dipping my brush into the cream first and then wetting it. So let's see if that
Makes it have any less fallout.
I think that's better. So I recommend dipping your brush in the pigment first. So, and as you can see, it's really crumbly, but it's really crumbly there. You can kind of see it because they're a foiled pigment. So it's normal to be crumbly. It's normal. Only if you're a foiled pigment though. I dip it, oop, I sprayed the camera. Then spray, and now
I'm gonna go in and press, not drag. I'm gonna press first. Okay, and I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So get the pigment, spray. Trying to make sure everything looks even.
take, I think this calls, I'm gonna use the Naked Heat palette. I think this look calls for some heat, baby. Going to use Low Blow. Wait, yeah, right here. Low Blow. And I'm going to lightly run this
Along the edge of where the glitter ends. Now I'm just dragging that color underneath my eyes as well.
Now I'm going to take the shade Ounce, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner and my brow bone.
And I used the inner corner, the brush I used for the inner corner is the JH42. So,
I think the eyes turned out very pretty. I'm really simple when it comes to eyes. It may look like I take a long time on them, but usually I don't. And of course I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Okay, and now for the lips. So I'm not sure what to do for the lips.
I'm not sure what to do for the lips. Oh, definitely. Okay.
This is the matte liquid lipstick by Revolution.
I got these the other day and they're only $6 and they're really good. The only thing that I don't like about them is the applicator is like straight, stick straight, and it doesn't bend. It doesn't bend that well at all. So it's kind of hard for it to move with your lips, if you know what I'm saying. That may have been a weird explanation, but oh well. So that, guys, is our finished look. I know my hair is a mess, but
I think it turned out pretty. Let me get this on selfie mode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.